Hello, my little droplets. I'm here today to showcase a deck that is very near and dear to my heart, and it's Orcust. And as you can see, it is mixed with Mitsurugi, but each deck could kind of bridge into each other. More so, Mitsurugi can bridge better into Orcust than Orcust into Mitsurugi. But I'm gonna go over the deck profile and explain my card choices and whatnot. And then at the end of the video, I'm gonna try to commentate two replays that I have saved. Unfortunately, they're a little short because people tend to scoop a lot, unfortunately. But I'll try my best to go over them. So, without further ado, guys, let's go over this deck profile. So, first, the bug, of course. And then, following the bug, we have the obvious Ash to try to counteract the bug for the mini game. We have one simple skeleton. I think one is perfectly fine. I don't think you need more than one. You could run two, but it feels way too bricky because it doesn't do anything by itself, unfortunately. So one is totally fine. Then you have one of the best starters in the deck is Harpour. It's your one card combo when you link a one. I mean, it could get Gearsu. Then Gearsu can do all your other combos. Speaking of Gearsu, we also have 3 Gearsu, 3 Magnet Gearsu. He sets up your harp. He sets up your link 1. And summoning the token actually could play around Fula if they don't activate it right away and they kind of forget, which is kind of funny. It blocks the imperms and all that good stuff. Then from the part of the Mitsurugi engine, we have the Night Sword Serpent just to get 2 more bodies so we could go into Mermaid. More on that later. 3 Fula because Fula is really good. Then for the Mitsurugi package, we have 1 Kunasagi, 1 Saji, 1 Armasa, 3 Habakiri, and 3 Murakumo. And then obviously 3 pairs and 1 ritual. So this package doesn't really need an explanation because the package is by itself is super good. Like Habakiri being your 1 card combo, it's so good. It's like so good, and it helps you get multiple bodies so you can have parrier set up with your board wipe. It's really good. Then for more of the Orcust engine, we have the 1 crown. We have the 1 nightmare. Theoretically, you could run 2 in case you do open it. Then, so you can have something for Mermaid. But honestly, so far 1 has been fine. I don't want to run 2 because I don't run the Orchestrated Return. I don't run it. So if you do open it, it is kind of dead in your hand unless you pitch it with your link 1 and whatnot. But if this is your only Orcust name, it's really dead. So I wouldn't run more personally. Then the 1/1, the 1/1 is really good because you could also do plays with adding crown, then nightmares and 1, then 1 affects specials crown, so you can have another interruption on top of all your other interactions that you have. Then you have the 1 foolish, the 1 babble, of course. You don't want to run multiple cards of this. The counters, more counters to Maxi. And then your infirms and impulses. Impulses are really good in this format. I feel like they're really good this format. It's a very ignorant card because like all your stuff is dark. The only thing that you can't activate afterwards is your Fua and or Night Serpent. But besides that, it's really free. Oh, you also can't activate Maxi, but it's very free if you activate it. You can also set it, but I'd rather just keep it in hand personally. Then you have the 1 crescendo. Theoretically, you can run 2 and run Foolish Burial Goods, but since it's at 1, it's not that good in my opinion. So 1 crescendo is more than enough. And then for the extra deck, we have King of the Pharaoh Imps. Basically, it gets your 1 card combo, and then you can start your Mitsurugi engine. And the way that Orcust technically bridges into it is Gearsu, send Harp, and then link 1, then get your token. You link 1 using the token for Galatea. Discard whatever, search your Babel, whatever you see fit. Then you go Harp, Special Nightmare, and then link 2 into Galatea, and then Nightmare effect, dump one, bring back Hard Pour, then you have 2 level pours, go into Imps, go into your Habakiri, and then combo off with Mitsu. Yeah, the one Typhon's really good. It's a nice last ditch effort just to finish breaking off a board. It's really good. Mermaid, so when you're doing a Mitsurugi combo, usually you search out 2 prayers, so you could, and these summon themselves, so you usually have prayers in hand. You have 2 bodies on board. You could link 2 into Phoenix, then Phoenix goes into Mermaid, and Mermaid gets you into your Orcust engine with Nightmare. I ran 2 of the Galateas, because sometimes you do need more than one. I wouldn't run 3, but I think 2 is like the sweet spot in my opinion. Same thing with Galatea. Sometimes you do need to summon 2 Galatea, sometimes you don't. But I just like having the option. Same thing with 2 Dingirsu. It's nice to have. It's not super needed, but it feels good to know that you have an extra Dingirsu in the grave. Or I mean, in the extra deck, sorry. And then your IP, because you can set up IP, your Link 4, and all that stuff. Then SP is just a generically good card. An access code, just to close out games if you can't close off already. Then one of the Enlil Grisu, Orcust Mech Knight. This card being a snatch deal is kind of silly, but it helps you recycle your you can recycle your Crescendo, you can recycle your 1. A thing you can do is add a back 1, revive the Link 1. The Link 1, dump 1, add Crown. Then a new chain, 1 triggers, special summoning Crown, and then you have another interruption there. And honestly, the most cuttable one is probably Long Girsu. Not needed, but I like it when you're when a lot of stuff is in your banish zone, you can just recycle easily. So that's pretty much the main deck that I'm personally running right now. I've been testing. I can make updates to it later, but as of right now, I am happy with this list. I was running pre-prep. Pre-prep was okay. It's just because I was only running it, so I could just see more Habakiri, because Habakiri is really good. But besides that, I decided not to, and a friend suggested Night Sword Serpent, so you get 2 bodies easier to go into your Mermaid and all that good stuff. So that's it for the deck profile, guys. And then now we'll switch over to the replays. They're a little short, but I'll see you guys there. Alrighty, here we are going first. As you can see, my hand is pretty good. Obviously, Mexi is really good, but we also have a dead card here, and having 2 Heart Pourers kind of sucks, but we'll see what we can do with it. So I went first. So I started Foolish just to bait out, like, I don't know, like try to bait out like an Ash or something. But I didn't feel no sticks, so we just like, they didn't care about it. So I sent Night Sword Serpent. And then I summoned Harp into Imps. Right here is really good, because I have my Orcust engine, and then this is going to be getting me into my Mitsu engine, which is really good. So I attempt to activate Imps. They actually chain Imprim, so I was like, dang, that's pretty good. So I was like, okay, I still have Orcust engine, so it's like, it's not the end of the world. Then I was like, okay, Harper, and they chain Blast. At this point, I was like, god damn it. I was like, okay, at least they don't have the Ash for my Maxi. So I was like, okay, pass. So they do their draw. I was like, draw face, Maxi, and resolve. So I was like, okay, we're good. I was like, okay, Fiendsmith. I was like, I didn't think they were gonna play into it, but I was like, okay, they're gonna try to play a little bit into it, I guess. So I was like, okay, this is all fine. They're on their Maxi, so I'm like, I'm safe. So they go Luri. I was like, I draw my card, and they change draws. So I was just like, bruh. I was like, god damn it. I was like, they have draws, so I was like, okay. So I drew into Gearsu, which is really good here, and just doing standard Fiendsmith stuff, like Lacrima into Engraver, all that good stuff. And then Engraver is going to send my imp, so I don't have access to my Mitsu engine anymore, unfortunately. So they go into sequence. I'm like, okay, are they going to go like Caesar or something? I'm assuming they're going to go into Caesar or something. But no, they actually go into Desiree, so I was like, okay. Desiree is not it's not the worst. And right here, they go into a Gum Day. I was like, okay, I'm definitely not dead, but I am going to be taking a lot of damage. So I was like, okay. I was like, I'll just take out this damage. And they go sequence. And then they just pass. I was like, okay. So I was like, okay, I'm not dead. I have multiple ways to combo and do impulse per turn, which is really good. So obviously my best line of play is obviously summon Girsu to force him to do something. Because like, if they let this resolve, I get back into my engine and all that stuff, which is really bad for them. So if they negate it, it's fine. Because I still have thankfully me opening 2 Harper is actually coming in clutch right here. So I was like, okay. I was like, I fool it here just in case like they have any type of shenanigans. Wasn't necessary. So they thought about it and they actually decided to negate Girsu. So I was like, okay, that's totally fine. And then, so I just go into Link 1. I Link 1 effect, discard Harp, add Babel, and then right here I just go full Orcust combo. Like Harp summons Nightmare, Link 2 into Galatea. Galatea here is going to shuffle one of my Harpors to set Crescendo. And then Nightmare. I dump 1. Then the Link 1. So right here, my thought process was, okay, I could get one more body, summon the 4th body, and I was gonna link into my Endling Girsu, because I was reading over it, and I was gonna snatch steal their Desiree, because I was reading over this card, and it doesn't target. It just says take control of one face-up monster your opponent controls. So I could just snatch steal it. And then, at that point, they had to deal with their own Desiree that they have. On top of a Crescendo, on top of a Babel, and all that stuff. So, and the snatch deal is permanent. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is permanent. So it's kind of funny. So I was like, that was my thought process. I was like, okay, 1, summon my 4th body. And they just scoop. So that's kind of the general idea of like what the deck could do going first. So now we could go into the other replay when I go second. It's also kind of short, unfortunately, but let's see how that goes. Alright guys, so here I'm going second. My hand is actually really good because I have my 1-card Orcust combo and I have my 1-card Mitsu engine. They passed, so I was like, okay. I was like, that's kind of weird because they decided to go first, which was really weird. But they just passed, which is even more weird. So I was like, okay, they must have something. So first action I do is just like to bait out like Ash or something. Activate Habakiri first, just to get the baits out, you know what I mean? They chain full up, I'm like, okay. I was like, I could play under full, it's fine. Then the chain maxi, I was just like at this point I'm just like, I was thinking, I was like, should I just go for it? I'm like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go for it. If they have anything else and I can't LTK, then they just win. So I was like, fuck it, we're gonna take the full maxi challenge. I was like, let's go. So other resolve. I summon Saji. They draw 2. I was like, Saji, add ritual. Then I was like, ritual from hand, tributing that, and Night Sword Serpent, so I could get ready so I could go into my Orcust combo. And I was like, Sword Serpent, then Kunosunagi, add back ritual. Then summon Serpent. So right here, I was like, I was trying to ritual from the deck, like summon Murakumo from the deck, and then bring back Habakiri, and that's already a lot of damage. That was like probably gonna be like 50 something damage. I can't math. But it's gonna be a lot of damage, especially when I normal summon Girsu. It's gonna be even more damage. So like if you let this resolve and let me summon Murakumo, it was just guaranteed OTK. But they chain Ash to negate from the deck. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I was like, that's fine. So I just summon Girsu sends, and then yeah, like they seen enough after after I summon Girsu, which is honestly kind of fair. It's not the greatest showcase going second, but like it gives you an idea of like how the deck works together and stuff. But yeah, so I'll see you guys back at the deck builder, guys. Alrighty, guys, and we're back to the deck profile here. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I tried my best to showcase the deck, but it's kind of hard when everybody just quits when you use your interaction on Habakiri, and then I just like normal summon Harp or normal summon Girsu. It's like understandable why they scoop, but I hope you guys enjoyed so much. This is my first time doing something like this. If you guys like it, please let me know in the comments, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. But until then, guys, take care. Love you guys.